In this daily tip from Wolfe Realty, we're going to talk about earnest money, proof of funds, and what type of proof of funds is acceptable. So, is proof of funds required in a purchase contract? No, it is not required. Basically, a proof of funds just shows that the buyer has done their due diligence. Now, as a buyer's agent, it's going to be important that you prepare the buyer for the fact that they may have to present a proof of funds letter if they are indeed making cash purchase or saying, I have cash to purchase this property. Now, acceptable proof of funds would typically be a bank statement, a potentially redacts the account number, maybe the buyer's address or mailing address. It's up to your buyer what they prefer to leave out of that statement. It can come from a bank, it can come from a money manager like Edward Jones and things of that nature. It can sometimes be a screenshot. Now, does that mean that the buyer can remove those funds from that account in order to use them for a closing? It's hard to say. That's not information that would be available to you as a buyer's agent if they can indeed pull those funds out of that account, if they have penalties associated with pulling those funds, or if the money is even available for them to remove it. All right, so those are things that would be acceptable. But again, it's not a requirement, but it is a matter of due diligence and saying, hey, we've done our due diligence, we're bringing this forward. Now, as a listing agent, it is up to your seller, again, if they require that proof of funds. When you receive an offer, you can absolutely call the buyer's agent and say, hey, can you provide me with your proof of funds? Is it best for you to have that permission from your seller? Absolutely. I would say make sure that you have that permission of your seller to do that. Now, if the seller says, let's say I want proof of funds and or pre-approval, you can put that in your public remarks, your marketing remarks. You can put it in your private remarks, but again, have the permission of your seller for whichever way that needs to be marketed, if it's going to be marketed or privately disclosed. You can, of course, just do it when you receive that offer, again, with your seller's permission. For me personally, I think it's important to keep in mind that proof of funds is not, I think, as important as a seller or as a listing agent as it would be earnest money. So I think earnest money and sizable earnest money is important. I feel in the age that we're in right now that sellers are, I don't know, getting mentally bogged down with the fact that earnest money is so low. And so I'm seeing more and more contracts with a higher amount of earnest money or earnest money that is non-refundable. So keep in mind that earnest money would be more important, I think, from a cash offer standpoint for a seller to see that earnest money is there. Now, as you think through this, don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any other questions. You can, of course, pop it down below, or you can give me a call. Have a wonderful day. Thanks so much.